A very warm welcome to all of you to my channel. And this is the view I woke up to. Let's layer up and go up the mountains. The upper village is just a short walk from the main Whistler village where we are staying, via the village stroll, crossing over the beautiful frozen Fitzsimmons Creek, which separates the two villages. The upper village is located at the base of the Blackcomb Mountains, and it houses the new high-speed Blackcomb Gondola. There was a small area right next to the Blackcomb Gondola for kids to learn and enjoy skiing. At the guest relations, there is also a rental place to get your ski gears and snowboards. We have got the tickets for the Peak2Peak 360 experience that will cover us for the access of the entire gondola system between these two mountains. For the sightseers, there are 3 gondolas you can ride: the Whistler Village Gondola, the Blackcomb Gondola, and the Peak2Peak Gondola. I will always recommend to book the tickets 2 days in advance as it gets really crowded. Get the tickets against your reservations from the Whistler Blackcomb guest relations. The Peak2Peak sightseeing tickets cost approximately about $82 for an adult between the winter months. Let's hop on to the new 10-person high-speed Blackcomb Gondola. It will now whisk us up from the upper village to the Peak2Peak connection on the top of the Blackcomb mountain. You can see nothing but the mountains, snow, and the blue skies. The Blackcomb Gondola ride time is approximately about 18 minutes, and it takes you to an elevation of about 590 meters. The Whistler Blackcomb Olympic Ski Resort consists of 2 mountains, the Whistler Mountain and the Blackcomb Mountain. Both mountains are connected by the Peak2Peak Gondola. Whistler is the largest ski resort in North America, and it features slopes of all difficulty levels. For skiing and snowboarding, there are 200 km of slopes and 50 km of ski routes. There are 27 different lifts which transport guests to the winter sports area. You really do not need ski or snowboards in order to enjoy mountains. Just need to put on the warm layers, snow boots, and be a winter sightseer of the 360-degree vistas. We reached the top of the Blackcomb Mountains. Right next to the gondola station, the Rendezvous restaurant will give you a panoramic view of both the mountains. People have started to gear up and enjoy their winter sports. That's the frozen altar lake of Whistler. Now is the time for us to board the longest and the highest lift in the world, the Peak2Peak Gondola. Peak2Peak Gondola is 4.4 kilometers, 11 minutes journey between Whistler and the Blackcomb Mountains. The world's longest unsupported span for a lift of this kind for approximately 3 kilometers at an elevation of 436 meters. This gondola ride will give an unparalleled perspective of British Columbia's rooftop, from incomparable views of snow-covered peaks to riding through the clouds. We were hopping from one mountain to another. Seems like fun. You do not have to choose which mountain to spend your day on. You can have unlimited number of rides onto this peak-to-peak gondola from one mountain to the other. And enjoy the breathtaking view of the mountains. We were now crossing over the Whistler Valley. That's the Fitzsimmons Creek. We saw the frozen creek while we were coming through the upper village. This creek is approximately 10 kilometers long. The creek courses a U-shaped glacial valley which separates these two ski mountains, Blackcomb to the north and Whistler to the south. I was amazed to see how both mountains are symmetrically lined by the coniferous giants like Douglas fir, red cedar and Sitka spruce. They were all covered in snow, giving a majestic view. I have never seen such a natural beauty in my life. I was completely awestruck. This is a sample rope of the Peak2Peak gondola. It is indeed an engineering marvel. And we reached the top of the Whistler mountain. Roundhouse Lodge on top of Mount Whistler is the biggest restaurant in the village. We had to wait for quite some time to get a place at the restaurant since we were walking in. During that time, we explored the surroundings of the lodge. Here at the Whistler top, we also have the Emerald 6 Express chairlift. These you will only be able to access if you have either a snowboard or the ski gears. Temperature was like minus 22 degrees centigrade with wind chill of up to about minus 30 on top of the mountain, which is harsh cold. This low temperature was very uncommon for Whistler. You will definitely need to wear really warm layers to keep you going for the whole day at the top. If you still feel cold, there are a few small retail stores and gift shops in the Roundhouse Lodge where you can get some of the best warmers. And you can layer up in one of their changing rooms. People were enjoying skiing so much. I was loving it. Wish next time I will also come prepared. Only thing we missed to experience was the peak chair. This was only accessible to people who had the ski gears. We do not know how to ski, hence we could not. And it is one of the toughest Whistler's terrain to ski. The peak chair also gives you access to the Cloudwrecker suspension bridge in summer. So we will return in some summer to do both, or we will learn skiing. After about 2 hours, we got call from the restaurant. There was a huge rush. I will recommend getting the reservations for the Roundhouse Lodge. We quickly finished our food and the hot chocolate to keep us warm for the rest of the day. At the back of the Roundhouse Lodge, there was a viewing deck. It was completely covered in snow, which was almost chest high for me. You can park your snow gears right outside the lodge. I guess these snowmobiles are available here on rentals. We got a bit late on the Whistler Top Roadhouse Lodge. The Whistler Village Gondola was already closed by then, since the evening was setting in. So we had to take the Peak2Peak gondola again to go back to the Blackcomb mountain top and get the gondola back to the upper village. I'm not going to talk much now. Just enjoy the calmness and the beauty of these mountains. Riding the Peak2Peak gondola, we came back on the Blackcomb mountain top. As we were flying down the Blackcomb mountains, the evening had already set in. From the gondola, we saw a lot of people returning to their bases skiing as it was already getting dark. I really hope you enjoyed the gondola rides from one mountain to another and the picturesque snow-covered landscape. If you know any of the winter sports, you will surely have a lifetime of experience on this beautiful terrain. This brings our Whistler trip to an end. We will drive back to Vancouver tomorrow morning. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment for me in the comment section. Also subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss my next vlog to another such beautiful location. Signing off from Whistler. Take care and stay warm.